Yes, ma'am.
I hope the hell you're happy. God damn it, you're going to carry me back to the damn...
I didn't make you walk over here, ma'am. I was going to go talk to you.
You wouldn't stop. You made me walk over
I'm not going to, because he's acting a fool with us.
Well, you haven't lived with his wife for 14 years.
Okay, well, I'm just sorry.
January 5th, 2025. Las Cruces, New Mexico. An officer rolls up to serve an arrest warrant on a man named Sean Dean, charged with battery against a household member and criminal trespass. His estranged wife called it in. Divorce is pending. No custody order exists. 2 kids are inside the house. And what happens next raises a question most people never think about until it hits them personally.
Hello, is this Ashley?
Yes.
Hello, Ashley. It's Officer Tias, the Las Cruces Police Department.
Yes.
I was calling because you had some questions regarding some issues with custody.
Yeah. My husband, well, he's still my husband. We're still going through the divorce process.
Okay.
I had to call the cops on him the other night for the 3rd time. He came in, he let himself in. Anyways, he has a warrant out for arrest for 2 counts of battery and home invasion because what happened, he wouldn't let me have the girls yesterday, and I think he blocked my number or something. And then now today he's telling me that I'm not going to be picking up my kids. And I would very much like to pick up my kids. So I'm not sure what to do at this moment.
Okay. And you said that incident that happened the other day, when was it?
Not last night, but the night before at 2 o'clock on the 4th. So it was on the 4th, but it was at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. And what is his name?
Sean Dean.
And right now, as you guys are going through the divorce process, do you have any type of parenting plan or anything like that in place?
None at all. We were trying to keep it civil, but he just won't stop harassing me and stalking me. And
okay.
So I've tried to be nice. I have tried to be nice, and he will not leave me alone. He comes at all hours of the night. I have both my neighbors are witnesses to it. His grandma lives right across the street, and so that's where they were right now.
Okay.
That's what my daughter said. And his grandma's not home, and that's when she was like, "Oh, we're at grandma's." I was like, "Why are you at grandma's?" She's like, "Well, I don't know." So he's hiding them or something. Well, that's how I feel. I guess I can't really actually convince them. They never stay over there.
Okay. They usually don't stay with him or at grandma's?
They never stay at grandma's.
Okay.
When police show up with a warrant, can the person being arrested argue their way out of it right there on the lawn? Can they demand the officer review evidence before getting in the car? And what happens to the children when there is no custody order telling anyone where they belong? I have seen hundreds of these cases. This one lays bare how little most people understand about where police authority ends and family court begins.
Howdy, sir.
How are you, man?
Not too bad, and yourself?
Good. So, I'm going to talk to you real quick. Come on.
Absolutely. Grandma.
Who's Grandma, sir?
Yeah, we're all hanging out with Grandma.
All right, you can keep it.
They're right there with Grandma.
Grandma, sir?
For what? What did I do? No!
Hey.
For what? What did I do? No!
Hey.
Grandma!
Let you know.
I did not do anything.
You got a warrant.
No! No! Grandma!
You got a warrant.
No! No! Grandma! Can I call my lawyer real fast?
Hold on right now, man. Got one more thing for 917.
I am. No, you're not doing.
Don't,
daughters.
Don't fight. We're gonna talk to you. We'll talk to you.
Dude, this is not what. This is no. I'm explain the warrant. This is not okay. This is no.
Okay, come on, Dean.
Dude,
warrant.
I'm not. No, what do I have a warrant for?
Battery household member, criminal trespass.
What?
Yes.
No, I did not touch. Can I show you the pictures of how she's been hitting me?
So we can't go off of that, dude. If you want to talk to the judge once you see
Wait,
the
you're
judge,
going off of what?
we have the warrant. It's an active warrant for your arrest, signed by the judge.
Of why? How? For what?
I don't know.
I did not do anything.
I wasn't.
I did not do anything. No, this is messed up, gentlemen.
Let him explain it to you.
Look, man.
Please, can I call my lawyer?
The officers.
This is not
It
true.
came
This
out-
is not okay. Please, can I
Wait.
call my lawyer?
The officers.
This is not
It
true.
came
This
out-
is not okay.
When it happened, they had sent a warrant to the judge. The judge deemed that there's enough probable cause to charge you.
Oh, on
I'm gonna
what?
see and confirm the warrant. If the warrant's confirmed, you have to go to jail.
No.
Okay?
I'm calling my lawyer right now. I'm calling my lawyer.
man.
I'm not getting in there. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Look, man.
No.
Something you're gonna have to take up with the court.
Please stop messaging me. What's his number? No, this is not okay. No, and I did not do anything. No, sir.
Ian, let me tell you something right now. If the warrant's confirmed, you have to go to jail. You have to take it up with the court from that point forward. Your lawyer will tell you as much.
Yeah, you're just acting on the warrant. We're not the one that put the charges on you or anything like that.
Grandma!
Don't make Grandma walk all the way over here.
It's not going to change anything, man.
It's not going to change nothing.
Girls, lock the house! Put the dogs out back and lock the house! She got my phone. Can I get my other cell phone real fast? I'm not going anywhere.
Look, man.
I'll
I'll let you call your lawyer if your grandma brings it over here just because I'm nice, okay? But I'm just letting you know, if the warrant's confirmed, you have to go, okay? And I highly recommend for you to not make things worse for your grandma or for your kiddos over there, okay?
And then confirm the warrant before I get in the car.
That's what I'm doing.
We're waiting. We can't put you in the car until we got the warrant confirmed.
You want to talk to her?
Oh, this is so messed up.
What's up?
Why are you having the cops arrest me right now?
Oh, what?
You said you were going to call grandma.
I
not
know,
her.
I'm trying to get my lawyer. No, that's my
Oh,
phone.
hold on.
I'm
I'll get it
trying
back
to
you. I'll
call
let you
my
call your
lawyer.
lawyer in a second. But I can't have you calling the victim right now, okay? You understand that?
Okay.
All right.
I wanted her to talk with you guys, and oh, dude, this is so messed up.
Well, look, man, even if she wants to dismiss the charges, drop the charges, she has to go to the court to advise them.
This is not okay. Grandma, do you have Nathan's number? Can I please? I won't call her again, but I'm trying to find his number.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope the hell you're happy. God damn it, you're going to carry me back to the damn...
I didn't make you walk over here, ma'am. I was going to go talk to you.
You wouldn't stop. You made me walk over
I'm not
here.
going to, because he's acting a fool with us.
Well, you haven't lived with his wife for 14 years.
Okay, well, I'm just sorry. We're acting upon the warrant that's
I
active.
understand that, but she is bipolar. Her three kids don't want to go home with her. Their grandmother called a while ago. Why can't she come live with me? She doesn't want to because her mother's over there.
Grandma,
She's
do you
a
have Nathan's number?
what?
I won't call her again. I'm trying to find his number.
Do you have Nathan's number?
What?
Nathan's phone number.
They said I don't know, but he's had $5,500 waiting for a lawyer because he loves her so much he doesn't want to get her divorced, and she pulls this stuff. She is. I'm sorry. I have lived here all my life. I've never got the two warnings, tickets. I believe in the law, but whenever you have somebody like that, that you can. I mean, we were real close. She'd be real sweet to me one minute, and the next time, hell, she wouldn't even start to speak to me. I got to where I got used to it. But she's got kids, and they don't want to go home because they get attention from their dad.
Yeah, so we don't know what happened that night. Obviously, something happened some night between him and her, and the officer came over here. And
She's see my window.
No, sir, I'm not doing it. Can I please have my phone?
Dean.
Grandma!
I'm direct. Go to log 15. All right, man. The warrant's confirmed.
No!
Hey. You have anything sharp on you that's going to poke, stick me, or cut me?
There's might be a pocket knife there, but
I
no.
appreciate you telling me that, man.
No, sir, this is not okay. You don't understand. This is not okay. This is not okay, sir. No.
Dean.
Sir, can I just please put my dogs, lock everything up? I'm not going to turn around and go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Can I please have, no.
Dean.
This is, no, sir. She has been abusing me.
Dean.
No, sir, I'm not doing it. Grandma, Nathan, on Facebook. Nathan Gonzalez.
Sit down.
Nathan Gonzalez.
Dean, just sit down.
No, this is not
talk to
okay.
your lawyer, bro. You can talk to your lawyer. You can talk to your lawyer.
Sit down, Dean. I'll let you talk to Grandma, but I need you to sit down.
She's gonna talk to you. Let me roll down the window so you can talk to her, man.
Sit down. Get your feet in, man.
Girls, do not let your mom in the house. Lock the door.
Dean. Dean. Listen to Grandma. I'm giving you good advice.
I'm not doing anything wrong right now. This is not okay. I did not do anything. There is my wife right there. Please go talk to her.
Okay, we will. Get your feet in the car.
No, sir, I can't.
Look, man, I don't.
Ashley!
Look, Dean, I don't want to have to put you in a wrap or anything like that, man. Don't make the situation worse than it is, okay? I said you gotta go.
Yes, Grandma Ashley is right there.
Enjoy log 15?
I know you have a hard job. But
I understand everyone's family situation is different, but
You want to talk to him?
you want to talk to him?
pardon?
You want to talk to him?
No, tell him just to get a hold of himself. I know he's upset because of the girls, and he had probably a little too much to drink last night because I came in from Texas after being gone 2 months, and we used to talk and everything. Her mother has tried to separate them everything since they got married. She was in prison when the girl was born. So give me a goddamn break.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't judge people from their pasts.
Well, hell no, but
You know, we're only acting upon the warrant that the officer put out for them, and that officer and him, we're gonna have to go to court to see if it's still whatever happened was true, or they're gonna have to argue their own cases in court.
Nathan Gonzalez, is that her?
Yeah.
Because I put out $5,500 for him because he didn't have the cash, by God, because I said those girls aren't going to have to put up that shit anymore. Annabelle! Annabelle, come here. Come here, come see Grandma. Come on, babe.
And don't make it any more difficult for the kids, because last thing they need to see is Dad getting arrested, him acting like that.
Tell me about it.
I know they don't need to see anything more.
And you know what? That young man's mother was killed in front of the goddamn bowling alley. What? You don't let friends upset you, sweetheart. Grandma's here for you. Oh, God, love your heart. Is your mother wanting you to go home? You don't want to?
I will.
What?
I will.
Do you want to go home or stay here?
I want to go home.
You wanted to stay here a while ago because Grandma was here. How come you want to go home? What'd she say? Maya, what do you want to do?
Can you girls get out of the street? That way no cars come here.
Well, you don't have to. do what your mother told me or that says that is what you want to do.
You Ashley?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming up 97.
All right. So, like I let him know there's a warrant. So I just talked to you earlier. I let him know he has to go regardless of the warrant. Okay. He's saying this and that.
I know he has this.
And I told him everything else he has to take up with the court, with the judge, and so forth. Okay. Just remember what I told you earlier as far as divorce process, custody.
You see this house, right?
Yeah, I see it. And like I said, just make sure you do everything through the courts, do everything the right way, do things for the kiddos. Okay, that's my only recommendation.
She's going to convince them to stay with her.
Well, you're a parent. Up to you. Okay, it's up to you there, and then it's up to you to decide. What's best for them in the situation. I didn't really want them to see this, but he started screaming and yelling, wanting them to come outside.
Yeah, because he wants them to. He's manipulated this whole thing.
Okay.
Christmas, he bought them everything under the sun. I have my own apartment that I'm paying by myself. And I could only get them 3 presents each. And I came over here and the whole living room's full of presents that he didn't even wrap.
Okay.
He doesn't pay for this house. She pays for this truck. She pays for his coke because she gives him money for the truck. And then he goes and spends it on coke. And I've told her that. I've told that old woman so many times that her grandson needs help. And, in the beginning of all of this, that's how it's always been. Sean's anyways.
Okay. All right, man. You have a better day, okay? I'm 98. I don't know if you want to...
Grandma's gonna stir some shit up. So let's go talk to his mom.
You want to stand by them when I get him out of here, or it's up to you. I let her know. I was like, hey, if you want the kids to say that, I told her that's up to her. It's like your mom, so.
Yeah.
Have I changed? Has he changed?
I'll be 97.
Go to your car, please.
You go home.
I will go home.
Come on, man.
That's
Come
all
on.
I'm gonna
We don't need this to start going. Go over here. Go over here. You don't need to be following her. We don't need no arguing. We don't need no more arguing going on. Go inside, please.
Ashley, I didn't really want all of this.
I didn't want any of this either, Joy. I wanted him to get the help he needed.
Okay, then why can't we work together? Why don't you get your help?
What are you talking about? Do you know what therapy I'm in? Do you know what stuff I'm going through?
No.
He doesn't go through therapy.
Okay,
He doesn't go to rehab. I asked you and David and everyone else to help me put him in rehab.
You never asked me.
Oh my God.
No,
I'm not
you did
talking
not,
to
Ashley.
I'm, not
I'm
talking
sorry.
to you anymore. I can't. I know where he gets it from.
You go inside, please. They're already coming out.
Are you sure you want to go?
It doesn't
Well, unfortunately,
matter. I'm the parent.
she's the mom. She makes the choice. It's not up to the kids.
What about the dad or the great grandmother?
No. The dad's getting incarcerated.
You could stay with grandma.
No, she cannot.
I'm gonna knock you out.
No, you're not. But
Actually, I called you one time. I wanted to see if we could get things straight because I hate this sort of thing.
Yeah, I do too, Joy. You guys are my family.
if she can check
Well,
out.
Sean has no family except me. Well, honey,
Yes, it's all about Sean anyway. Always.
Pretty sure it's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
bond, right?
His childhood traumas and everything else. The God forbid my childhood traumas and my mom going to jail for drugs. I don't want
Yeah, the
drugs
kids are
in my
getting ready.
house. Why do you think I left, Joy? I didn't want to be doing drugs anymore. I didn't want to be drinking at 6 o'clock in the morning. Stop! Get in the car. You don't understand what he has put everyone through. Did you know about the Tinder? You know, he told you
what?
about Tinder. He was on Tinder, Joy, and you both made it seem like, oh, well, it's no big deal. The day that you called the cops on me, That
I
was
called
the-
him on your mother. Sweetie.
No, when I was here. And I
You were
asked
there.
you politely to leave my home because I was crying because I found out about all the women from his super secret second phone.
Can you imagine somebody taking a secret?
I don't.
Yeah, you can't say anything, but you know what I mean. I went
No,
through
I
a
mean,
marriage
I
and we
can't-
didn't have to do that sort of thing.
No, I wasn't the one talking to other people, Joy. He was. I wasn't the one buying
Well,
drugs.
I don't know
he
why
was.
we
You
all
were
have a
giving
whole
him
hell
money.
of a lot of-
You know what the money you gave him for the truck payment? That's what he bought drugs with. I told you that. And it never stopped. I can guarantee you I can go through the house right now and find it. Because I know it hasn't stopped. He's showing up at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning every night, waking me up. I've had to call the cops several times, Joy.
Really? Okay, I don't know.
There's a whole other story that nobody knows because Sean doesn't tell anybody. You want me to show you screenshots of all the women he's been texting? The pictures that he's been taking and sending them? That they've been sending him? No one believed me. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want this. I want my family. But now that I've got my own place and I'm happy, Joy, I'm making my own money. I'm not a mooch. I never was a mooch. And I was sick of being called one. And now he's mad because he knows that I can make it on my own because I constantly told him, I don't have to do this, but I'm going to stay by you. It's 16 years of me standing by him. 8 years. His best friend, that woman, that girl that's his best friend, not anything more than that, she told me to kill myself. Do you know that?
Well, you don't have to follow orders, do you?
Or maybe he doesn't need to be talking to another woman that is ballsy enough to tell his wife to kill himself and he's still friends with her. And he tells me, why should I stop being friends with her? I've known her longer.
Well, I can't understand a marriage that can't have friends, for God's sake.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a friend that tells, oh, bye, Joy. Goodbye.
Yeah, there's no progression being made here with
No, there's
you
none.
just sitting
It's
here.
the same.
You
and
just
this
go
is
inside,
every
please.
Conversation with
He wants you to
Sean.
look for that Gonzalez's phone.
Pardon?
He wants you to look up that phone number for Gonzalez,
Yeah, his lawyer.
his lawyer, whatever his lawyer is. I don't know who he is.
The lawyer that he said he didn't, have, but he had it the whole time.
So if you can go do that, please.
I don't know where to look it up.
I don't know who his lawyer is.
See if he has a super secret third phone. Oh, he had one. Got rid of that one too.
She goes in and paints the kitchen.
Alright, can you just go inside, man? We're just here to get the kids and leave.
When can I get Sean out?
He's gonna have to go see a judge. He doesn't have a bond.
Or when?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. He'll most likely see a judge in the morning. So
Pardon?
he'll see a judge in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice talking to you, young man.
I'm sorry about all this.
Me too. I'm too goddamn old to be putting up with this. I don't know. I guess God kept me around to listen to it. I don't know.
Yeah, and his kids are too young to be putting up with this.
Who's too young?
The kids.
The kids,
Oh,
nobody
damn
should
right
be putting
they
up
are.
with anything, Joy. This could have gone so much different. Everything could have been so different. And the door is locked to this house. Sir?
Huh?
The door is locked to this house.
Oh, I think the kids locked it. Because that warrant was put out like, what, 2 days ago?
And that's not something I didn't charge it with that. The cops charged.
Oh, yeah. We that's a New Mexico thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we have probable cause to put a warrant out for them.
Annabelle, tell Maya, let's go.
He was at your property? Is that how you got the trespassing?
For like the 5th.
And you live close? You live close, or he just drives over there?
Oh, he just drives over there at 3 in the morning, drunk and whatever. That's what, like his family, he doesn't tell the kids any. They didn't even know. The kids didn't even know. And then he's trying to say, oh, she was suicidal, so I was trying to check on her. I was not, I've had my moments and whatever, but even in the text messages, it says, don't call the cops, I'm not going to kill myself. I know that's your favorite thing to do because it's not the first time. He would call well checks on me all the time.
And
just
how long has this been going on for? Well, you guys been separated for how long?
We've since June. July was when I finally.
So I've been here before.
I'm sure you.
I don't think you were here. It was like early in the morning for a call.
Recently?
For like 2 months, maybe.
For what?
He was just shirtless out here.
What?
Yeah. But he was fine. He said nothing happened. He said just went inside. He went back to bed or whatever he did.
And so that's the thing. He doesn't sleep.
Yeah, so I think he's been up all night. He just looked tired. But he went inside. And I know they're mad at us for what we did.
I know, and I'll have a conversation with them too because they don't, and that's the thing that he teaches them is, and I'm like, no, the police are bad. It's the fact that they're just, it's law and order. Yeah. And that's kind of our situation parenting right now is, he lets them do whatever they want. That's why they don't want to come with me is because I make them do chores. Maya, the oldest, she sits on her, he's got her a tablet, he's got her a Switch, she has a laptop, she has a TV, she has 5 phones. Like, they've gone through so many phones within the last just 6 months. Mm-hmm. And when they come to my house, I don't, I'm barely getting a TV right now. Mm-hmm. Like a small little TV, and I didn't have anything. Me and the girls were living at my mom's 1-bedroom house, and I was sleeping in a closet. And now that I have a place of my own, and he would laugh at me. Look at how you have the girls living, blah, blah, blah. I've got my own house now, and it's, this is killing me. I can't believe you're doing this. And it's like, what? Because you told me to go, his exact words were, go get a life.
You're doing on your own now. So.
And then she's caused nothing but problems. And then she tries to be all, oh, nice to see you.
All right, well, you have a good one, okay?
Thank you, sir. What was your name?
Garcia. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Hello, is this Ashley?
Yes.
Hello, Ashley. It's Officer Tias, the Las Cruces Police Department.
Yes.
I was calling because you had some questions regarding some issues with custody.
Yeah. My husband, he's still my husband. We're still going through the divorce process. Okay. I had to call the cops on him the other night for the 3rd time. He came in, he let himself in. Anyways, he has a warrant out for arrest for 2 counts of battery and home invasion because what happened, he wouldn't let me have the girls yesterday, and I think he blocked my number or something. Mm-hmm. And then now today he's telling me that I'm not going to be picking up my kids. And I would very much like to pick up my kids. So I'm not sure what to do at this moment.
Okay. And you said that incident that happened the other day, when was it?
Not last night, but the night before at 2 o'clock on the 4th. So it was on the 4th, but it was at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. And what is his name?
Sean Dean.
And right now, as you guys are going through the divorce process, do you have any type of parenting plan or anything like that in place?
None at all. We were trying to keep it civil, but he just won't stop harassing me and stalking me. And
okay.
So I've tried to be nice. I have tried to be nice, and he will not leave me alone. He comes at all hours of the night. I have both my neighbors are witnesses to it.
As far as when you were keeping it civil, and where were you supposed to pick up your kids at?
I was supposed to have them yesterday.
Okay.
I was supposed to have them that night, actually.
Okay. And you were supposed to pick him up from him somewhere, or at the residence, or he's supposed to drop him off?
I was getting off work, and then I was going to go pick them up. My dog went missing. And so literally as I pulled into my house on Friday, I had to turn right back out of my driveway and go find my dog. And I didn't find her till about 6:30. Well, he found her at like 6:30 or 7. And then that's when I picked her up. And they said they wanted to stay there. And I said, that's fine. So they decided to stay there that night. That's when everything happened with the police at 2 a.m.
Okay.
I had told them I would be there that day, but he like watched my calls from them or something.
Okay. And then you said pretty much since then you haven't attempted to go get the kiddos, and
I haven't gone over there. I wasn't even gonna go in the house today. All I did was text him and tell him I was going to be there in an hour, and said no, I'm not. And then when I called my daughter, I told her I'll be there in an hour, and she said okay. And then he grabbed her phone, and I haven't been able to get a hold of her now.
Okay. All right. So there's a couple of things. Who else stays there at the house with him?
Just the girls.
Just the girls. Okay. And it's the 1933 Klein Avenue?
Yes.
Okay. So it's just him and your kiddos. How old are your kiddos?
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
14 and 9.
Okay. All right. And so no custody. So a couple of things kind of going on, in reference to it. So first, let me make sure I address like the custody thing, because that's like the biggest concern. So I know you guys are going through this process and you're trying to go through everything civilly through the divorce process, especially with custody with the kids. But if he's not going to do it and he's going to kind of pull things like this, I would highly recommend for you to file for custody through district court. So that way you guys can get that custody plan in place and start working with him for that. So that way if he violates, your guys' terms or your agreement or what comes to the court comes to, then he could start, losing more and more of his kind of parental rights if he kind of continues to do that. It's a very long process, and to be honest with you, I've been through it myself, and it's somewhat aggravating sometimes, but as long as you adhere to it in the long run of things, it works out for you, especially with your kids being the age that they are, and they could kind of let the courts and the judge know kind of how they feel about the situations and everything, and it kind of helps a lot, to be honest with you there. So that's like the first and foremost thing that I'd highly recommend for you to do, because otherwise you're going to have to deal with this. Because if there's no custody and plan in place, there's not much we can do as far as, saying, well, he says, well, I have the kids, you know where they're at. So they're not like missing or anything. And there's no custody plan in place. So there's nothing like basically being violated or anything there. So that's one issue that I highly recommend for you to address. As far as the warrant that he has, I did look him up and he does still have that warrant they did get him for battery on a household member and criminal trespass. That's what they have him for. I could try to go today to see if he'll answer the door to see if we could serve the warrant. The only thing though is if he doesn't answer the door, come outside for us to serve the warrant, it's nothing that we can force like entry into the home to get him or anything like that. We wouldn't escalate it for an incident to make it worse. So that would be one thing that we could try. And if that does end up happening, then I would definitely contact you, especially if nobody else is there, so that way you could pick up the kiddos.
Okay. Yeah, I know that his grandma lives right across the street, and so that's where they were right now.
Okay.
That's what my daughter said. And his grandma's not home. And that's when she was like, oh, we're at grandma's. I was like, why are you at grandma's? She's like, well, I don't know. So he's like hiding them or something. Like, well, that's how I feel. I guess I can't really like actually prove to them. They never stay over there.
Okay. They usually don't stay like with him or at grandma's?
They never stay at grandma's.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, like I said, we could definitely try to do that as far as the warrant side of things go. But other than that, unfortunately, that's kind of like where we're at with that situation.
Alrighty then. District Court, is that like a number I can look up on Google? Like it'll say Las Cruces District Court or...
Yeah, it'll be 3rd District Court. Third Judicial New Mexico District Court. And it's over there off of Picacho and Main Street. It's that. Yeah, it's that big building with like the glass.
It's Sunday, so they're probably closed.
Yeah, they'll be closed today, so you definitely have to go tomorrow to get the paperwork. And you'd go, just let them know, hey, I'm here to file for custody paperwork. I don't know if you have a lawyer right now going through the divorce process or not.
I have to get one though.
Okay. Yeah, so if you don't, you could still go over there to go file for this part as far as like custody goes. You just go down, let them know what it's for, that it's for family. They'll direct you to the clerk, and then they'll give you all the paperwork necessary to file, and let you know how to submit it and the time the process takes.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay. And the other thing I would highly recommend, you're the victim of a domestic with him, correct?
Yeah, I have like the victim's assistant.
Yeah. So I would highly recommend for you to reach out to them on Monday as well to see if you can't work on getting a restraining order, because that also, as well as like a battery on a household member, and if you're saying that he's already done that, and then he's already kind of come in and harassing you or stalking you, you could get a restraining order, and he violates that, automatically it's an arrest every time, and that's going to look very bad on him in reference to everything that's going on with you guys. And then also they can work with, if getting that restraining order in place, to see if they can't work getting temporary custody of the kiddos to you.
Okay. Also, so this was another thing I talked to the officers about when they were here the other night. It's something I haven't looked into, because at this point I'm like, if you want to really watch me that bad, then fine, go for it. But when I tried to plug my phone, I got a brand new phone, and I tried to plug it into my Bluetooth on my phone, on my car. Mm-hmm. There's a cube GPS that popped up on my car.
Okay.
Like on my phone, and I have a screenshot of it. I haven't tried it again because it just kind of freaked me out. Mm-hmm. That was that same day that it was on the 3rd. So I'm not sure where to go to like get it scanned or anything for like a GPS transmitter. Like, how do I do that? Do you know?
That, yeah, I actually would not know. I'm not too sure, besides looking in your car just to see if there's one stashed somewhere. Or also going through the Bluetooth in your car to make sure you could like make sure that it's not connected to your vehicle. But also trying to, like I said, just seeing if you could look around to see if you can't find it, because I mean, if he did put like the Apple Tag type transmitter things inside the car, then it has to be somewhere.
Yeah. And I've suspected for a long time. This has been going on since June. I mean, at this point, I don't believe in coincidences, and it's too coincidental that he's always where I'm at. He always knows where I'm at. And then I saw that, and I was just like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll just get under my car.
Yeah, it had to be stashed. I wish I had somewhere to tell you where you could go. I actually would not know. I don't know if there's anything that you could Google. Yeah, I've asked a lot of different people. Nobody really knows.
Yeah. All right. Well, so at this point, would it be a bad idea for me to go over there? Because I already told my girls that I'd be there in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, if you're planning to go over there to pick up kiddos, I mean, you could definitely do that. And
I just don't want to, like, be the reason why the cops are called on me, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're just going over there to go pick up your kiddos, and as long as you don't start anything, you don't have anything to worry about. I mean, if they call the cops to say, hey, you're not supposed to be there, we go out there, all you have to do is just talk to us and let us know, hey, what's going on.
Okay. Now, what was your name?
Officer Tejas.
Everybody I've talked to, I've gotten their name and badge number, just because he, you know, in the beginning of all of this, he was calling for well checks on me, and I can't remember which officer it was, but they went back to his house and told him he needs to stop, otherwise he's going to get into a lot of trouble. Yeah,
because we've had that in the past too, where people are kind of using us to harass the other person calling in welfare checks, and we've had to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, and he was like saying he had a restraining order on me and my mom, and the cops were like, no, you don't.
Yeah, and if there's anybody that you have that you know that you get along with, that he gets along with, a family member or a friend or somebody that you could kind of have use as a third party, I always recommend for everybody, if they have somebody like that both parties kind of get along with, that's not going to act entirely stupid in front of, if you could use them to kind of help you out with the situations as far as like custody exchanges and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, he's just texting me right now. They don't want to go with you. And so I don't know what to do because...
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not too sure if there's anybody there that you could call. If you're friends with or get along well with his mom or anybody that you could call. No? Okay. Yeah, just to kind of see, or if you want to try calling back your daughter or saying, well, just let me speak with her. And kind of go from there. And again, I implore you to follow up tomorrow with the custody and with victims assistance. And like I said, we'll try to go see if we could serve the warrant. And by chance, if I do, and the kiddos are there, then I'll try to give you a call so you can pick them up.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let us start with the warrant itself. Under Payton versus New York, a judicially issued warrant authorizes an officer to arrest a person. That is it. The officer is not a judge. She is not there to weigh evidence or hear both sides. The warrant means a judge already looked at the facts, found probable cause, and signed off. Mr. Dean keeps saying, I did not do anything. And look, maybe he didn't. But that argument belongs in a courtroom, not on a front porch. Now here is the human thinking angle. You might be watching this and saying, well, shouldn't the officer at least look at his evidence? He says his wife has been hitting him. He wants to show pictures. And I get that instinct. But think about what you are really asking. You are asking a patrol officer standing in someone's yard to conduct a mini trial on the spot. That is not how due process works. The whole point of the court system is that evidence gets weighed by a neutral party, not by the person executing the arrest. If officers could override warrants based on curbside arguments, the entire judicial process collapses. Mr. Dean asks to call his lawyer. Officer Taze says, hold on. Now, a lot of people hear that and think the officer is violating his rights. She is not. Under the Sixth Amendment, the right to counsel attaches during custodial interrogation. But nobody is interrogating Mr. Dean. Nobody is asking him questions about the alleged crime. This is warrant service, not an interview. Officer Taze actually goes further than the law requires. She lets him use his phone once he is at the vehicle. That is courtesy, not a constitutional obligation. Here is something that catches a lot of people off guard. Mr. Dean tries to call his wife, the alleged victim, apparently hoping she will tell the officers to drop the charges. Officer Taze shuts that down immediately and explains why. Once charges are filed and a warrant is issued, the victim cannot just wave it away at the scene. Charges belong to the state, not to the individual. Even if Ashley Dean walked up and said, forget the whole thing, the warrant still gets served. Dismissal goes through the prosecutor and the court. Period. Now let us talk about the part of this case that honestly matters more than the arrest. The custody situation. There is no court order, no parenting plan, nothing on paper. And that creates a legal vacuum that most people do not understand until they are standing in it. Officer Taze explains this clearly on the phone with Ashley Dean. Without a custody order, police cannot force one parent to hand children over to the other. The kids are not missing. They are with a parent. There is nothing being violated because there is nothing in writing to violate. And this is where the human thinking really kicks in. You might say, she is their mother. Of course she should get her kids. And emotionally, I understand that. But the law does not run on emotion. Both parents have equal legal standing until a court says otherwise. If police could just decide which parent gets the kids based on who called first, that would be a nightmare. Imagine the reverse. Imagine him calling and saying, she will not give me my kids. Without a court order, the officer's answer would be the same. File for custody. Go through the court. That is the system working, not failing. Officer Taze does something in that phone call that separates a good officer from a great one. She lays out a complete roadmap. File for custody at the 3rd Judicial District Court. Contact victim assistance about a restraining order. She explains that violating a restraining order is an automatic arrest, which strengthens the legal position significantly. She even addresses the GPS tracker concern honestly, admitting she does not have expertise there instead of guessing. That kind of referral work is not in any patrol manual. That is judgment built from experience. Let us talk about Officer Taze. She maintained control of a scene that had every reason to spiral. A distressed subject repeating himself dozens of times. A grandmother marching across the street to confront her. An estranged wife arriving and starting a verbal dispute in the yard. 2 children watching their father get arrested. Through all of that, Officer Taze never raised her voice. She warned before escalating. She explained the process repeatedly without condescension. The only knock is she let the grandmother and the wife argue a little too long before separating them. But that is a judgment call, not a constitutional error. Mr. Dean is harder to evaluate because his situation might genuinely be complicated. He claims he was the one being abused. He claims she has been the aggressor. And those claims might be true. But none of that changes what happened on January 5th. He had an active warrant. He tried to argue the merits on the lawn. He tried to get the victim to retract charges at the scene. He delayed getting in the vehicle. He yelled for his children to lock the door and not let their mother in. Every single one of those choices made his situation worse. If his counter-allegations have merit, and they might, the courtroom is where that gets resolved. Not the front yard. Lesson 1. If you are going through a divorce and you have children, file for a custody order immediately. Do not try to handle it informally. Do not assume good faith will hold. The moment things go sideways, and in a divorce they almost always do, that piece of paper is the only thing that gives police the authority to act on your behalf. Without it, you are asking officers to make a judgment call they are not legally equipped to make. Protect yourself with paperwork before you need it. Lesson 2. When police arrive with a warrant, stop talking. Ask for a lawyer. Comply with the arrest. Everything you say on that lawn can be used later. Every argument you make delays the process and creates footage that a prosecutor can play in court. The warrant is not a negotiation. It is a court order. The time to fight is in front of a judge, with counsel, not in your front yard with your kids watching. Lesson 3. If you are a victim of domestic violence, document everything and use the legal system aggressively. File for a restraining order. File for custody. Contact victim assistance. Every protective order you obtain creates an additional legal tripwire. If the other party violates it, that is an automatic arrest, and it builds your case. The system works, but only if you feed it the right paperwork at the right time. The Fourth Amendment governs the moment of arrest. Family court governs everything that follows. Most people do not learn the difference until they are standing in a yard watching it play out in real time. Now you know before that moment comes. If there is a case you think deserves this kind of analysis, leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching.